I wanted to talk about the World Cup,
right?
since it started today. Today was the first match. It was in Qatar. It's one of the Middle Eastern countries, and I was telling Joel there's a lot of criticism and a lot of controversy going on. And first match was Qatar. The host country will always play the first match, and they played against Ecuador.
So my question is, do they have multiple games? You know what I mean?
Yeah. So today
It's
it
not
was
just like that team, those two teams that played. It's like all around the world. There's other teams that played. Against each other?
Yeah. So today it was just that one match. Tomorrow is 3 matches at the same time, or they could kind of be in the same time, or it could be different times, but they might overlap. And it's like, so I think it's 64 teams. They're all divided into groups, and then the groups will play against each other. Whoever wins the first or the top 2 out of that group will advance, blah, blah, blah.
64 teams.
Yeah.
That are like most of them
Actually
are just
less.
countries, right?
Yeah, countries.
Yeah.
Yeah. But they don't play around the world. They play around the country in Qatar. They have 5 or 6 stadiums. I'm not really like sure, but I'm not sure if it's 64
so they all
teams.
go to one location.
They go to one country.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
See, I didn't know much about it, so I always assumed like, Germany's playing the U.S. in Germany, or
Spain and Mexico
Spain
playing.
and Mexico, but they're in Mexico playing.
Yeah,
Like,
no.
I didn't know it was at one location.
It's just that one country that will host the games.
Yeah, give me a minute. I'm gonna get rid of this chair. I feel like it's super squeaky.
Oh yeah, I could hear the.
I'm not using
squeaky.
using that one.
You got to use WD-40.
WD-40 on it.
Yes, proud sponsor.
Better.
But yeah, so the World Cup comes around every 4 years. It's
It's kind of like the Olympics, isn't it?
yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it's kind of like the Olympics. I love the World Cup. I'm always Team Mexico. They always go, or most of the time they'll go, but they never make it past the.
Didn't they
quarterfinals.
cause like a little earthquake the last time that they did in one of the stadiums?
Oh,
You remember that?
no.
There was like a couple articles about it, and like the
Really?
video, like they were chanting so much that they won that the stadium started to shake.
Really? No,
Yeah.
I never read that or saw that. Maybe, I don't know. Are you sure it was the Olympics? It wasn't like. I mean, the
It
World
was
Cup.
it was the World Cup,
World Cup.
and
Let's see.
it was I don't know if it was in a stadium in Mexico, but it was definitely Mexico that had won.
Oh, okay. Yeah, maybe it was another like. What's
Or
it
maybe
called?
I'm thinking of a
Tournament?
different location, but I know for sure it had to involve Mexicans.
Oh, of course, the Mexicans. I hate them. Just kidding. I love them. I'm
We
a
love
Mexican.
them. We love Mexico.
Amen.
And everything that it has to
I mean, I'm in.
offer.
Yeah. So the controversy thing was, and I'm sure a lot of viewers might know or might not know, but so there's a couple of things. I was telling Joel that supposedly today the first match, Qatar, a wealthy Middle Eastern country because of the resources, oil and whatever, and sand, I guess.
Minerals and whatnot.
They were supposedly going to pay a certain amount of Ecuadorian players to basically lose the match, so then Qatar can win the first match. And that that rumor, I don't know if it was a rumor or it was something real, came out. And then obviously also they were stating like, oh yeah, we're gonna sell like alcohol, which we're not promoting, but they were saying like, oh, we're gonna sell alcohol like at the games, right?
Right.
Middle Eastern country, a lot of them are Muslim. Muslims don't drink alcohol. Then like last minute they backed out and said, oh, you know what? No, we're not gonna sell any alcohol at all. So everyone's just like, oh, all the people that were gonna go, like, oh, that's messed up. Another thing was that supposedly they were also paying like Middle Eastern people or people from Qatar to like dress up and basically cheer and be on like basically say like, oh, we're fans from this country, or oh yeah, we're supporting this country, but like they were saying that they were themselves like from that country, so like
Oh, okay.
Like,
So they were trying to prop up their team.
yeah,
And
basically
pretty much hype them up more than what they actually were.
yeah.
As far as a team being good.
Yeah.
And possibly even having to pay someone to lose a game so that they can look good in the eyes of their citizens.
Exactly. I mean, who doesn't want to win the first match? And
that's true.
but they lost. They lost 2-0. So Ecuador
Okay.
scored 2 goals. Yeah, it was pretty cool.
See, okay, I've played soccer in the past, and it's a fun sport. But the only thing I don't get is a sport's supposed to be kind of like a competition. I just feel like it goes too slow. I mean, like that entire game lasted what, like a solid
90 minutes.
90 minutes.
Yeah.
but spread out through periods because they have like their own breaks and everything.
Yeah.
So a couple hours. and at the end it's just 2-0. Versus like a basketball game, they're like in
80,
the hundreds,
70s, 100s.
100s.
I understand that, like, and that's why a lot of people are like, oh, I don't like soccer, it's too slow, or like they don't even score that many goals, or like they're just running back and forth, or they only use their legs. I'm like, yeah, but I guess you have to have like you have to like it from the beginning, like, and you have to understand it. Like, yeah, you're not gonna be scoring like a bunch of points and blah blah blah. But I don't know. I've always liked it. My parents like it. My family, and I like watching it. I don't mind it. But it's exciting when when you have two really good teams that are going back and forth and they're really at it. And even if no one scores, or maybe it goes to like 1-0, 2-0, like it's the excitement is where they're like,
and they can tie, right?
They can tie, yeah, they can tie. And then some matches will go to a penalty goal. So it's kind of like if you have good teams and they're really like competing to like score, you can see it, and I guess it makes it exciting. I don't know. I like it. Some people might not.
I like it too, but I just wish maybe how much. Okay, let me ask you this, because you've played it, you've seen it, kind of the whole World Cup thing. I didn't really know too much of it, other than I played it when I was younger for a league. I know the rules and everything, but how much better would it be if the field was half the size?
Oh,
how many more points? Do you think it would even make a difference?
I think it would. Oh yeah, it would definitely make.
You think
a huge
they would
difference.
score more and have more energy to like maybe attempt more riskier strategies to making a point, or something like that?
Yeah, because they're running back and forth like a bunch. Like supposedly, like they said that they would run miles like in one match. Like soccer players will usually run miles, But I would say, I think it would make a huge difference. But
like 52 to like 49 or something
maybe.
like that.
I know, it would probably be like a lot of scores. If I suck at playing, so like I'm left-footed too. Like I can't kick with my right. I can't even take control of the ball. I can run fast.
So you kick with your left?
I kick with my left.
Wait, do you do? Because I know a lot of people, it's not the right way to do it, but I do it that way, where you kick the ball and with the point of your foot. And I know that's not the way you're supposed to do it.
Yeah,
you're supposed to do it with the
side of it,
your
like
foot?
the inside of it. Yeah.
Oh,
different people will kick differently.
How do you kick?
With my
like
knee. I'll knee it. I get on one knee. I kick with my left foot, but I kick. I used to like kick with a point, and then sometimes like or the end, and then the side. Yeah.
But it like supposedly I looked into it, and it technically you lose more control of the ball
if you kick it like
kick it like that, because there is no point of like contact that it's actually directing it to.
Oh yeah,
it's just kind of like whatever point you hit of your like the point of your foot, that direction is going to go flying.
That's
so
where
if
the
it
ball
goes,
will go.
it's going to go to the left, right, straight up. I mean, you don't know.
Yeah. I guess I don't know too much about it, but I'm sure like that's how. How you win or lose. But,
so who do you think is gonna win? Like,
I personally,
do you remember who won last year?
Yeah, last year was France.
France.
Yeah, I think it was France, and that was played in Russia. And then, it wasn't last year; it was 4 years ago.
Right.
And then 4 years before that, Spain won. Correct me if I'm wrong, people. And they played in Spain won. They played in Germany or South Africa. I forgot the one. So I think a lot of European countries have always won the World Cup, and a couple of South American, so Brazil, Argentina, and I don't know if Uruguay. But I like I would want like Mexico to win. Like it's my go-to team. Like I always cheer for them, but they just suck. Let's just be honest, they suck.
If you had like a top 3 teams for the World Cup, what teams would they be?
Like that I choose, or like
you obviously Mexico is the top one.
Mexico's one. US is number 2.
US is number 2.
Definitely gotta
represent.
Go represent. And then 3 would be I lived in Germany, so I think Germany would be my third one. Yeah. But I also would like to see some like maybe Central American countries or South American countries win it, or at least to get to the semifinals or quarterfinals. That'd be great,
Yeah, that's true.
But
who do you think is gonna take it this year? Though?
This year, I feel like Brazil, or maybe could be
South Africa.
No, they're not even in.
This is how much I know about the World Cup. It's like I'm making up teams that don't have teams.
Oh, what's it called? Wakanda.
Wakanda.
The Wakanda team.
That's not even a country.
That's what you think, but I'm sure it is. I saw it in the movie.
Oh,
it's a real
okay,
country.
Yeah,
there's people in there.
There's people
Wakanda.
there.
What's it called? I don't know. Yeah, either Brazil Argentina
Spain.
or yeah, maybe. I don't
Maybe
know.
Spain.
I don't know too many good teams. I'm only thinking of the good players, so like Messi's and Argentina.
Where is Messi? I know he's a famous
Soccer player?
soccer
Yeah.
player, but I've never like.
You don't know much about him?
Where's he even from? Where
He's Argentinian.
He's-
Argentinian.
okay.
Yeah, and he plays for the when he represents, or he'll play for Argentina when he represents
Oh, okay.
his soccer team.
See, yeah, I did not know that.
Yeah, and but he plays usually for Barcelona in Spain, the football club in Spain, FC Barcelona, and then he's like one of the top best. And then what's called
Ronaldo as well, right?
Ronaldo. He's Portuguese, so he'll always play for Portugal, and he plays for, I don't know what team he plays. Real Madrid.
Real
Real
yeah.
Madrid.
I've seen
Because
the
Barcelona, Real Madrid.
Real Madrid, and then Madrid.
Yeah.
Those are the two teams.
I think so.
I've seen their flags. Their flags are kind of a little bit trippy too.
Yeah.
Because it's like one of them literally says Real Madrid, then the other one just says Madrid.
Yeah.
But like they got there first, even though they're not Madrid. they got it or something.
We're real. We're not. But yeah, soccer's interesting. I like it.
Yeah. Does your family are they as into it as you?
My dad and my older brothers for sure, and then my mom's like, whatever. But yeah, a lot of my family members are always into it. We always love to watch all the matches, and my dad's a huge soccer fan, so that I think I got it from them.
Do you have to pay for you know how sometimes you have to get a specific channel to get
watch the World Cup?
like let's say the Super Bowl or UFC fight, you have to pay for pay-per-view or something like that, or maybe not pay-per-view, but a specific
cable or
channel or something like the Super Bowl sometimes will be on Fox or actually no.
Super Bowl will be on it'll be one of the free networks though. I mean, it's not free. The Super Bowl was always,
but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where would a lot of people, because I have a feeling a lot of people like me wouldn't even know
how to watch it or where to watch it.
The fact that the first game was today.
Yeah.
The fact that you could watch it or where to watch it. Where did you watch it?
Okay, so my brother was able to get Spectrum, so we're watching it on Spectrum, and I have the app on my smart TV.
Oh, so it's included with the Spectrum app.
Yeah, so you could watch it on Telemundo or I forgot what other channel, the sport ESPN maybe, if it's already included in your plan. But it was early in the morning. It was because they're playing it over there on the other side of the country. Yeah, different time, and so. I think it started at 7 in the morning. I was asleep, and then I just woke up to the last 10 minutes. But I was like, whatever,
But you saw the ending.
I saw the ending. It was 2-0, so it was like, all right, cool. Yeah, so
cool.
It's pretty interesting. Yeah, I know some stuff about soccer. About football. I don't know much about football.
See, I think a lot of people think I know a lot about football, but when it comes down to it,
you don't know anything.
I'm just as clueless as anyone else.
Just Google.
I think just because I played it. And I have a favorite team doesn't mean that I know everybody on the team, what formation they're doing.
Yeah.
I mean, if they're running a specific play, I just hope my team wins, but that's pretty much it.
Oh, okay.
Kind of I don't know the circumference of the ball, or who's playing for each team and if they get traded or something like that. That's why with fantasy football, I never really got into it because of the fact
you don't have fantasy.
Yeah.
That's
not.
Oh, okay.
I have fantasies. I promise you.
That's gonna be next episode.
Next episode. All right. Well, let's. Last question.
Sure.
Does your parents or your brothers and your dad have a specific favorite team?
My dad loves Pumas, UNAM from Mexico. My older brother would probably like. Probably like Real Madrid, from Spain.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
oh, okay.
And then my favorite team is Bayern Munich. It's a football club in Germany.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, from Munich. They're a great team. I remember when I lived over there, over there in Germany, they love soccer. So any German peeps, you know what I'm talking about. They love their soccer teams. They're loyal. They get excited. They get all turned up for all the matches and stuff. But I liked because remember Andy? He loved Bayern Munich.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So he was a big soccer fan too?
Yeah.
And that's one of the clubs over there?
Yeah, it was one of the clubs.
I'm guessing that they pick specific people from those teams that are doing really good and they
put them together
to create the team for Germany.
Yeah, for each country, yeah. So if you're really good in your team in Mexico, they're going to say all right, you're in the team.
Yeah. In a weird way, they do that with football, but they do it for the Rose Bowl.
Oh, the Rose Bowl. Yeah, when they
the
play
Pro
against-
Bowl. Sorry, the Pro Bowl.
Oh.
They normally do it at the Rose Bowl
Oh, okay.
sometimes.
Cool.
But yeah, they pretty much grab like different players from different teams and they do the Pro Bowl there, which is not that big of a deal because it's the game before like the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Or they do it a little bit before that, but that you'll see like each team, like each position, you'll see like, oh, they have their own logo, but they have the same color.
Oh, okay.
But it's like this guy's from the Rams, or this guy's from
that's pretty
the
cool.
Chargers, or this guy's from who knows, whatever other football team,
Tigers.
the Patriots or the 49ers.
Vikings.
Yeah. And like the quarterback is like from the Chiefs or something like that. So but they'll be like, okay, this is red, this is blue, or something like that. They'll normally do like East versus West.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, that is
That's my 2 cents from the
your
World
2
Cup.
cents from the World Cup.
World Cup. Cheers.
Yes. Coffee's pretty good, huh?